Hello everyone and welcome back to Road to 2K. My name is Berkey. This week we're in the F4 at Winton. We currently have 1,441 iRating, and let me tell you, this week was a wild one, especially the last race. So sit back, relax, like and subscribe, and let's get into race 1. That's on me, for fuck's sake! Here we are, Winton, race 1. We are starting in 10th. Plan is to keep our head down and get a good finish. Car behind has a little jump start as the lights go green, and we have a lot of wheel spins that builds a big gap to the group in front. We make the long chase down to the Motorsport News S's. I really like this section. It's nice and flowing if you can get it right, as we now make our way down the turn 3. If you time your entrance well enough into turn 3, you can carry a lot of speed through down to turn 4 and take turn 4 flat out, which I do here, cutting across a lot to the inside and make our way to the outside, now around the really long turn of turn 5, where a car takes us on the inside and just pushes us out to the outside, causing us to go off track. Luckily we don't spin or anything like that, but we do have to slow down and rejoin safely. That way we can just keep the momentum going and try not to lose too much time. We are down a couple spots now, but that's not too bad. We can always make it up later in the race. Jumping to lap 2 now, we're going down the straight down the turn 10. Our car is spun out in front. This is an easy turn to spin out on, but that gives us a free position. Lap 5 now, we're up into 11th as we're closing in on Dione in front of us. For the rest of this race, we have a nice little battle with him, trading positions here and there. We head into the next little section around turn 7 here. The section was really tricky for me. I always got a good entrance, so I was able to pass him here, but then I'm really slow on the next couple corners, so I couldn't really lock it up as I wanted to. We have an okay exit around turn 9, and we make a little gap on Dione here, chugging our way down to turn 10. Remember how I said it's easier to spin here? Yeah, we slide right off. Lap 7 and we are caught up to Dione once again, going around to turn 3 now, and he just gets out of our way, just letting us pass for some reason. Not too sure why he decided to do that, but I'll take it anyway. Lap 10 now, we have made our way up into 9th as we go around the chicane once again, and I do something I love to do and absolutely mount the curb. Lap 11 now, we're in 9th, making our way once again down to turn 10. It's really long straight, have a car in my slipstream. I don't really try to defend it and they take me around the outside.
Hello, motherfucker.
Final lap, we're in 10th, and we have another little spin around turn 10 just to finish off the race, losing one more position, so we are going to finish this race in 11th.
There's the flag, it's over. Bring it back to the pits, we're going.
Oh, that's not a good sign. It was not a good sign indeed, but we didn't lose that much iRating. We lost 6, bringing us to 1,435, but we gained a little bit of safety rating. We gained 0.07, bringing us to 3.62. On to the next race. Alright, jumping into race 2 here, we are starting in 7th, an improvement from the last race as we get ready for lights out here. Lights out, and we get a pretty decent start, not as much wheel spin as last time, making our way down to the S's. I've noticed a trend with my races recently where the first race will be pretty mid, then the second race will be pretty good, and then the third race is a complete wild card. That's where my consistency really needs to improve with these races. We make our way around turn 3, no major incidents, heading down to turn 4, really catching up to the group in front, see if I can make any move here, but someone makes a move on me, but decides to back off. Lap 2 now, we have snuck our way up into 9th place, making our way through the S's once again. I do really like that section of the track. I like a lot of chicanes and a lot of races, but depending on how slow you have to go. Making our way around turn 3, and there's a lot of chaos up ahead. Cars spinning out, cars crashing into each other. That makes up 3 places for this race, so I will take that any day of the week. Jumping up into lap 5 now, we are currently in 6th as we go around turn 5. It's a sort of high speed to medium speed corner. I have a little bit of a wobble, and the car behind us decides to come in for a bit of a sniff, and they take us on the inside around turn 6. Later in the lap, we're coming around the last final corners and the car in front has a little bit of an off, allowing us to sneak on through. Lap 6, we are still currently in 6th as we go around turn 3 down to turn 4. I take it flat out, but the car behind me gets a better exit and makes his way past me down to turn 5. Heading our way down to turn 10 yet again, trying to make sure we don't do another spin here, while the car in front of us decides to do a massive spin around in the middle of the track, almost taking out the car in front. Lap 7 now, we are in 7th and we're still chasing down a Luciano here. As we go around turn 3, he has a spin allowing us to take the position back from him. Jumping to lap 10 now, we are in 6th as we go around the S's once again. I get a good entrance, but my exit is quite wide, and we mount the curb yet again. Heading down past the last couple corners on the last lap here, we will be finishing in 6th. A big improvement from the previous race, but a lot of it was down to luck. I have more room for improvement.
That's just okay. Take 6.
That was a bit better. We gained 27 iRating, bringing us to 1,462, and we gained 0.13 safety rating, bringing us to 3.75. On to the final race. Oh man, race 3. You think last week was bad. This is me bad on a whole nother level. What makes it really frustrating as well is that we had a really good qualifying, so I'm starting 3rd for this race. But as we'll see, we'll make it safely through turns 1 and 2 here, really catch up to the leaders in front and make our way down to turn 3, while the guy in the Red Bull skin makes his way trying to pass us and just takes us out turn 1. What a dick.
You've got wheel damage.
In the wrong spot.
There's an incident behind. Your rear wing is damaged. Might have lost some downforce. Watch for oversteer. You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Berkey, you said this was your worst race, but that accident wasn't your fault. And you'd be correct, that accident wasn't my fault. That accident. As we see here, we're leaving the pits and the car in front that left in front of me causes a bunch of cars to spin out, so that does help us a little bit, but again, that's not the reason why this was my worst race.
I'm not concentrating. Come on, let's get back in it.
You're probably thinking there as well, Berkey, you just had a lockup, that's fine, that happens to everyone. That is still not the reason why this is my worst race. The astute racers upon you might realize, oh, you have a blue and yellow flag, you should really let that car past. But as you can see, I'm not for some reason. I'm just trying to go full race pace and keep my position.
Should let him through.
Yeah, you really should.
That's on me, for fuck's sake!
As you can see, I committed one of the worst sims in sim racing and not got out of the way. Now with wheel damage once again, we are now back in the pits, and please enjoy me trying to rationalize what just happened. There's no point. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. I don't know what's the point. Continue because apparently you lose less iRating, but I'm about to lose so much. I reckon I'm gonna lose over 100. This is really bad. Like this was like I don't know what I've done wrong, but should have just gone out of people's way. But I was just so hell bent on like trying to get points.
Stop the cap.
And reclaim positions. I just wasn't even focusing anymore. I think that's my next big hurdle is being fast and focusing at the same time, because my issue is like I'll be fast but then like I'll lose focus for a lap and you can see exactly the point where I lose focus. It's all a learning experience. Look, I'll take a big hit next week. I'll come back stronger next week, I reckon. Now, sometimes you mesh with the track, sometimes you don't. Because what I've been doing is like each week I've just been picking which series has a track like I'd be interested in. Or maybe I should try each track and pick the one I'm best at, maybe? I don't know. This is just, yeah, this is the worst I've done in a long time. I think what sucks more is like I was in a good spot. Again, the first one, annoying, but yeah, that second crash is, oh, it's just been stupid. I haven't even done a full lap. That's crazy. It's the thing with these like smaller races is if you crash and if you're already out of fast repairs, that's like the race done. Because you only have 15 minutes and I've been in the pit for like 7, so literally half the race I've just been in the pit. Twice it's happened now. Alright, let's get to it. This is really tough to watch back, but we all have races like this every now and then. Well, we don't like to admit it, but we do. So I decided to try and get back out there with some minor wheel damage, because I read that if you just leave and forfeit the race, you do lose more I rating than if you would just stay. But I don't know if that's true, but we'll just see what happens from this point on. Here we are, crossing the line and dead last. We are finishing 15th for the race.
You got a slow car on the
Oh,
left.
that was-
Car stop on the left. Go right.
Worst races I've ever. I thought Mexico was bad,
Okay,
but
we'll get them next
this
time.
was terrible. It's okay, we'll get him next time. Well, he was hopeful at least. He was like, ah, nice try, buddy. Oh, get me out of here. I don't even want to. Oh boy, wasn't that terrible. We lost 71 I rating because of all those shenanigans, bringing us down to 1,391, and we lost 0.16 safety rating, bringing us to 3.59. Wow, what a terrible week. What I think happened was I was just overconfident in my skills and abilities and not realizing that I should have really practiced more before doing these races. Also just learning what to do when you are down that far. Do you continue racing? Do you not? And if you do decide to continue racing, just get out of the way of everyone else and try to survive and gain back as much as you've lost. But with that being said, that's another week of Road to 2K done. We have fallen back a little bit, but I'm hopeful we can get it back in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.